Sandstorm is another one of those maps that Vivid Obsidian are definitely no slouches about. It is one of the OG maps, Dojin, and you and I have had these exact front row seats to both of these players, a lot of these players rather, on this exact map. You know, on the Undergrowth. You know, some would say the best seats in the house, and I would agree. But as we get into this one, ladies and gentlemen, if you have just joined us, it is grand final time. It's Vivid Obsidian going up against JimSims. There is a $700 prize pool up for grabs, courtesy of Corsair and Mwave. So let's go. Vivid Obsidian, it looks like they're actually going to be starting out on the blue side. So it looks like the names are actually switched around there. So Vivid Obsidian is blue and JimSims are actually on orange. So there it is. We're going to switch them back around. Vivid Obsidian, you can see now, going to be taking this lead here on this first point over towards the market. Lazen, Wingman, and Hop. It is a full Vivid Obsidian affair to start things off, and they are looking very, very dominant. And Jimothy Hopkins going Jimothy hopping along the wall there and getting taken down. But Platty and Erupt just very, very strong here in defense. 10 seconds remaining, and Vivid Obsidian already stamping their mark here on this map, Dojin. 500 points still ticking away. It's probably going to be just under a 500-point lead as we go over here to the B site.
And yeah, we're going to be on platform here. JimSims already holding, but this is going to be very dangerous. This is going to be a different change of pace as we've seen on Cheeseburger here. It seems like Vizzle actually going through getting a 2-piece to secure the site here. 43 seconds left, and everyone is playing a part here. Definitely a different change of pace from Cheeseburger, because look at them. They're just ready. They're holding every single corner that you can think of, and they're just ready for the push coming through. And Wingman's going to be the last one. And there it is. JimSims actually taking over the site. They're already putting down a good start here, and if they continue to do this, this actually might be beautiful coming from them. 23 seconds left, another push coming through. Platty's going to be very low on HP, but it's going to be a 1v3 situation for Jim. And not clutch it out as Hop CX is going to find him and his death very shortly. 400-point difference between the two, but definitely some room for improvement for JimSims over here. I mean, the last point is going to be overtaken by them once again. And with 2 seconds left, we are going to be heading into double walls, which is a crucial point, and Vivid Obsidian seems to already have that.
Yep, they're more than happy just to give away their own frags there and let the respawns do their thing. And now JimSims have to mount an attack here back onto this point, but Lazen is taking up very, very good positioning there, and combined with the rest of his team, Vizsla getting the job done. Fantastic wall bang there, finding the frag. They will take control of this point to Vivid Obsidian. Lazen, again, we've seen him do this time and time again, play off the point, go extremely deep, and just catch JimSims at corners and angles that they're not expecting. You pop around the corner and it's peekaboo, there's Lazen waiting for you. And now JimSims just cannot get a foot into this site here at the moment. Just have a look at how firm Vivid Obsidian here. Platty tries, gets 2 frags there with the revolver, but there's 13 seconds remaining, and this point, this double wall point, Dojin, has been very, very firmly held here by Vivid Obsidian, and the fear of Lazen just creeping around these corners has put the fear of God into them, because JimSims, you saw how slow they were to mount an attack there. That is because they were checking their corners, because Lazen's in their heads.
And Lazen just using his movement to his advantage here, as he just stands on top of that little pillar over there. He still continues to get these kills. 44 seconds left, and JimSim is severely behind. But this is only the first round. We also have a second map and the second round to go through, so maybe they can bring something to the table here, as Erupt is going to be the last one, but Vizzle also going to be taking him down. 30 seconds left. All they have to do is hold down for another push here, and that's exactly what they're doing. Hop CX and Wingman both getting a kill here. Wingman also getting a third, and a third one! Getting a third! Erupt is going to be taken down. 18 seconds left. They're still going to be holding on, and it seems like Vizzle is going out of his way to get all of them and to get the mid control down. And nobody's going to be on the point at this rate, but they are still going to still taking control over it no matter what. Now Vivid Obsidian is dominating so far, and JimSims is just crawling a little bit behind. But we could definitely I think we'll see a little bit of a change of pace in the second round, as we've seen in Undergrowth.
Yeah, I think JimSims, you know, they just like to get a feel of their opponent here. They definitely play better in their second round than they do their first. But Vivid Obsidian, look, you can't understate them there, Dojin. They were just very, very strong, very, very dominant. The way that they were able just to catch every single JimSims member in all the crossfire angles. You can see there the kills, 66 to 39. JimSims just slowly trickling their way in, and it cost them in the end there. Vivid Obsidian one of the best in the OCE region, and there's a reason for that, as we can see this already. The first 3 kills of the round at the market going over to Vivid Obsidian. Jimothy managed to find 1 consolation prize for JimSims, but other than that, it is the Vivid Obsidian show, and Vizsla absolutely cracked with this rifle, finding 2. Wingman with the LMG gets 2 headshots. Thank you very much for coming, he says. Now, JimSims, what can they do here? They try valiantly. In comes Platty with the revolver. Hop and Wingman get taken down. Make it a 3-piece for Platty as Lazen feels the wrath and now is sent packing back to the spawn with his tail between his legs. In comes Vizsla, though, and says, hold the phone. Anything you can do, I can do better. I'm going to carve you up, and now I'm going to take control of the market. But here comes JimSims yet again. Leon and Platty between them, 4 kills apiece. 4 kills a total, 2 kills apiece. 5 seconds remaining here on the market. JimSims still very much in this dojo. 3 points remaining as we go over to B.
And we are going to be at plat, and Lazarus is already going to be on it, but does spot some people through. He's going to be spraying all the way down. Does give up on the first person. He's going to find one, but instantly going to be traded out. Wingman and Hopsias both going to be on the site, but Wingman still making quick work, getting the kill onto Platty after he gets 2. Now the point is going to be under Vivid Obsidian's hands. But the point differential isn't that huge, so this might actually be a perfect time for JimSims to sneak around and get these kills. And that's exactly what they're doing. Lazarus and Wingman are both going to be the last ones, but they're still making quick work. Wingman finding 2 and Lazarus finding 1 as well. And the pushes are going to be denied coming from JimSims, and Jim is going to be the only one, only finding 1 though. And Lazarus is going to be very low on HP. JimSims have to gather around and go through a push all together here if they want to make something work out of this.
At the moment, it is very much the Vivid Obsidian show here on this B side. Jimothy, though, comes through, finds 2, finds 3. Can Jimothy come away with the 4th? Oh, Erupt steals it away from him, but it doesn't matter because JimSims have now taken control of the point. It is only going to be about 10 seconds of said point, or not even that, because Vivid Obsidian, I thought they were going to let that one go over to the next point, but they are just taking heads in the process. You can see the kills just coming across here for JimSims, and they will take control of these double walls. This is where they start to look very, very dangerous here, Dojin, but they don't have a Lazen being a Spectre on the front lines, and you can see Vivid Obsidian Vizsla coming through. The man is absolutely cracked, and now Vivid Obsidian control the double walls. JimSims with a task ahead of them here.
Now it is going to be a 600-point differential, but all they have to do is just push in together, and it still seems like they're getting taken down. I'm not sure what's happening over here, but JimSims still has to make this work. This is the last point. This is the most crucial one. But Wayman going down his way. He's going to find 1. Lazarus hopping around, finding 2. And that is going to be it for the push. JimSims only finding 1, though. JimSims have to work together here, and it seems like they are struggling to do so. Look at the total kills. 170 kills versus 73 against, and it does seem like it is against JimSims odds. But, you know, we have seen them stack points before. Maybe they'll do it again for this last one going through. Platty seems to be on the flank. Almost gets Wingman, though, but is going to be retreating to the point.
Yeah, they start to look very, very menacing here to Vivid Obsidian. JimSims, they're over 1,000 points behind. I don't know if they've got it in them to take this one out, but still, they're not going to go down without a fight. But Lazen, oh, they just run headfirst into the Great Wall of Lazen's SMG, and they get sent back to the spawn as a collective unit, the same way they come in. So JimSims attacking the site correctly. They're just being outgunned when it comes to it, but a quick 2 kills coming across there for JimSims might just open up the walls a little bit and allow the floodgates to open up even more, but here they come. Leon, Erupt, Jimothy, in fact, everybody on the side of JimSims getting themselves in on the action there, and even though they have control of the point now, JimSims, they've got 3 players stacking it up. In comes Wingman with the LMG. Erupt is there, though, as is Platty, so this is too little too late here from JimSims, as the first map of this grand final is going to go over comfortably to Vivid Obsidian.
If you can see early on, if they're up by a little bit, they send 2 people to just go out and try to demolish their spawn and demolish their push in general. So if I feel like if JimSims does pick up on that and just gets ready for those 2 pushes to come through, maybe they can make something work. But at the same time, they do get spawned on the site, so it's very difficult to try to like just counter Vivid Obsidian in general. But we're back on Undergrowth once again. First point, we've seen JimSims win it once. They can do it again, and only time can tell, because we are going to be already 15 seconds into this first point, and it seems like Vivid Obsidian is going to be falling off, but they're going to be falling right back in, and it seems like JimSims is already going for the engagement here. Wingman going to be taking down the last member coming from JimSims, and Erupt just going to be waiting for that spawn. They do have to wait for that push, and look at that. They send 1 more player out to go get them, and Lazarus gets 1, and Erupt only finding 1, and Lazarus also returning, getting another one onto Platty there. They do have to watch out for that TDMer, and they do have to watch out on whatever does come their way, because they just send one to just go ham on them. And with 15 seconds left, they're still trying to make a point here, but Hopsia is going to be the last one remaining. With 10 seconds left, once again, they have 600 points up on them as we are heading into Plat with JimSims already setting up. Can they hold on to this point?
At the moment, it will be ticking over, and JimSims are already there, but very, very low. You can see Vizsla and Lazen just picking them down from range, and then just Wingman comes in and says, thanks very much, I'll shoot one bullet, find the one frag, and job's done. Vivid Obsidian now, they control this point as JimSims, they try to push through long, and they do so... Oh, wow, I was going to say they do so with great success, but... Hang on, Vizsla says, hold my beer, you got to get through me first. And now they try the exact same thing again, coming down long. Jimothy Hopkins finds one, Platty with another. Jimothy gets two, but Wingman is there in the one-on-one situation. Man holds clutch, and Wingman holds the point, and just getting the frag in the back there. You can see Lazen TDMing his way through here on the hunt. He can smell blood, finally decides to rejoin the boys over on this site. 12 seconds remaining, and now have a look at how shaky JimSims look. They're going in one by one, and you know what? Vivid Obsidian are more than happy to give themselves up here. They lose the frags at the end of that round as we go into Site C. It would be Temple. What can we do? Already Vivid Obsidian are waiting there on the site.
This is looking very dangerous for JimSim. They can't seem to get a grasp onto Vivid Obsidian. Have Vivid Obsidian just hardened up and just not letting anybody through? Their defense is just off the charts here as they've just been holding down this point. But now the pushes are coming through, but Hopsia still making work of it. Lazen on the flank as well, but Wingman also getting a kill. Platty getting the trade off. Lazen also getting the trade, and Lazen finishing off with the kill onto Leon Y, not letting anybody through. And Lazen making quick work, and he's on a 4-kill streak right now. This man is on fire. But the push is coming through once again, and he still remains alive, but Platty finally gonna get the kill onto Lazen. Can he finish it off onto Wingman? He's waiting for the reloading, and he finally does get it off. A very teeth-clenching play there, but they did get it off at the end. And Vizsla going for the push of Leon Y, finally getting that last kill. And now the point is under JimSims' favor, but they do lose it quickly as Wingman just takes his movement to his advantage and just pushes in. And now JimSims at 1,600 point differential.
As we get into the last point, JimSims, they cannot afford to slip up here. This is probably their best map. And you can see these double walls being held by Hop, who finds 3 frags. Vizsla finds the last one, and they trickle back in again. Do JimSims. There goes Lazen again. You can see him very, very deep here. Knows that there's a player over towards his left-hand side. They're not checking him whatsoever. Lazen is just being left absolutely alone there and just rolls over the top of JimSims like a steam train. And Vivid Obsidian with 30 seconds remaining in this game, it looks like they are going to take a comfortable first round here on the side, on the map of Undergrowth, and JimSims just getting absolutely pantsed and spanked in this one. This is the hardest GG go next I've probably ever seen here for JimSims. They'll be more than happy to put this one behind them, and Vivid Obsidian, wow, this is why they are the best in the region, or one of the best in the region.
Man. And I can't help but just look at how they're playing. It's just it's really interesting. I mean, if you just saw right there, we saw Lazen just hopping back and forth on the wall to serve as a distraction while everyone else targets them. Because, I mean, if you see someone just moving around in your face just like that, I'm sure that you'll want to kill them first because they're not aiming at you. But they're taking that to their advantage to kill everybody else. And my God, the teamwork coming from Vivid Obsidian is just a nightmare to deal with. If I was JimSims, I'd just be intimidated in general. But you know, we're gonna see another round go through. 55 seconds left. Seems like JimSims tries to take that first approach, but Lazen gonna be the last one standing. And now he's just gonna be jumping around, slide hopping around, waiting for a response. But he's gonna go out of his way first. He's gonna go for the pre-fire, but cannot find anything as Platty does take down Lazen. But this is a perfect opportunity for them to push, and they do indeed push. And look at that. JimSims finally played their cards perfectly, and now they have the site to themselves. But now Lazen just waiting for a response here as well from Vivid Obsidian. Now the pushes are going to be coming through. If JimSims wins this actually might be huge. And they are in a pickle here, but it is going to be Vivid Obsidian actually winning it out there. And now it is tied now as we are seeing 15 seconds left. Wingman going to be on the site all by himself here. And 10 seconds left. Seems like Vivid Obsidian finally did pick up the point here, but JimSims is relatively close. Closer than we've seen before. Maybe they finally found out what Vivid Obsidian does to keep the point alive. Did Rupp just find... Oh, Erupt only found one, but couldn't find another one. And we're heading already into plat here. And the engagement's already happening, Kid Fox.
Yep, they are. Wingman is there, as is Hop. Vizsla joins the action as well. Lazen is just doing Lazen things at the moment, being left, just being left to roam. Did get taken down to quite low HP, and now they push up through long here to JimSims. Erupt finds two. Jimothy's in there, but Lazen gets the 2k that he needs. But Erupt and Jimothy are going to get the job done for JimSims. Hoppo just duking it out with Erupt. Lazen coming through onto this point. Lazen with the big 180. Jimothy Hopkins and Erupt. Oh, check him, PC. Lazen just 180'd someone into the Shadow Realm. Vizsla now and Wingman just carving up JimSims, who are left shaken by that play there from Vivid Obsidian.
Man, this is just a nightmare to deal with. I mean, I've seen these guys push together. They've been pushing one by one, but once they do that, they just unintentionally synchronize. It's just a nightmare for JimSims to deal with because they're getting pinched constantly by Vivid Obsidian here. And we are going to be at Temple. 55 seconds left, and it seems like it is Vivid Obsidian already on it. This is like getting the first approach, finding two to his name, and the third one as well. My God. Jim gonna be the last one taken down by Vizsla, and Vizsla making quick work of JimSims. Now, still two people left on the side. Platy finding one, not it being able to trade, but Jim Hops left to the task to kill Hop CX, and it almost works his favor. He does find one. Vizsla coming with the trade, though, but this is a perfect opportunity for JimSims to step up here, and they do that. Platy finding two on the Lazarus and Vizsla. Now they're going to be on the site now. 24 seconds left. They have to hold through the push here, and they are doing exactly that. But the push is coming from Vivid Obsidian. It's going to be very random. They're coming from the roof as well, and it's going to work out on Hop CX's favor. Finding two, and Lazarus finding one. Wingman also finding another one as well. 13 seconds left. Now Vivid Obsidian is double on JimSims, and this is just looking very dangerous. This is the last round. If JimSims doesn't step up for this last point, this might all be over for them.
Double in score, double in kills as well. You can see just Vivid Obsidian, a class above here as we go into the final point, which will be the double walls. Firmly in control at the moment of JimSims, but you can just see Lazen just lining up heads like it's nobody's business there. Perfect camera work there. Shout out to Elbow for that one, but Vivid Obsidian are just styling over JimSims here. They're dropping the dab and then some. You can see them just mopping up JimSims now on this point. The sprays all over the wall for good measure. This right here is the best team in the region here at the moment, comprised of some big names. They're not even playing on the point here. They're toying with JimSims, JimSims are expecting them to be on the point, but they're all playing hide and seek behind the tree. Oh, this is just an absolute joke for Vivid Obsidian here at the moment, and that's not to discount JimSims. They are a class above. It's just that when you've got so many points to play with, Vivid Obsidian can afford to have a little bit of fun, and that's exactly what they did. If you're going to pick up the big dub at the end of the day, Dojin, you may as well do it in style.
Putting salt on the wound. Man. Good game to Vivid Obsidian, JimSims, but Vivid Obsidian just remarkably taking it home. No sweat. They weren't worried at all, and my God, what a game that we just saw. JimSims almost had that in the bag, but like I said, experience goes over all. Hard work is better than talent at the end of the day, and that is just GG's.